Well, I said men aren't women.
Yes. Facts.
And then I referred to a man as he. I didn't say anything hateful. Like I think people didn't believe me when, like, after I was kicked off, I couldn't really defend myself very easily. So people would be like, well, you must have been, poking the bear, antagonizing. You must have. And I was like, no, like I'm not saying that I haven't said anything mean on social media. I totally have said mean things on social media.
Sure.
But like, those things that I was banned for were not in any way mean or hateful, not by any stretch of the imagination.
No, not at all. Why?
I mean, I think that was, revealed in the Twitter files, and they didn't get into the gender identity related bans. But obviously what was happening was that those companies were being directed by government ideology and government policy. And the people working there were just enforcing rules or inventing rules really arbitrarily based on their own preferences and politics. So I still don't know exactly what happened, but I do know that the people who were in charge, who all got fired when Elon Musk took over, which was great, they were not being held accountable for anything they were doing, and they didn't like me, and they didn't like that I was speaking out against gender identity ideology and that I was getting traction. Like I was gaining support for this on Twitter. This was my primary social media platform at the time. I wasn't really using Instagram or Facebook in a public way. Not that much in any case. And, obviously I was getting tons of hate and harassment, but more than that, I was gaining support and people were feeling empowered to say the things that I was saying, which they didn't like. And so I don't know how much of it was just these people working at Twitter that hated me, or if it was that they were connected to trans activists who, had their ears or whatever. But it was just, they just didn't like, I didn't break any fucking rule.
Not at all.
I did not. There was no rule. The night that I got banned, which was November 2018, like an hour after I got this email from Twitter saying blah, 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 hateful conduct. And, they showed me which tweets I got banned for, but they didn't actually say what I did that was hateful, what the specific rule that I broke. I never knew, so I was just left to guess. But about an hour after I was banned, this was on a Friday night at like 11 p.m. Also, Pink News published an article saying that Twitter had implemented a new rule banning dead naming and misgendering. And I was like, oh my God, come on. Like, we're like, oh, new rule. It's the Meghan Murphy rule.
Get the fuck out of here,
because there wasn't a rule against that before. Like, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong.
And with that being said, I want to talk today about Botanic Tonics Feel Free. It's an absolute game changer, guys. For me, anytime I start a podcast or anytime I want to go out, but I don't want that hangover and you just need that social lubricant kind of to take that edge off, this is my go-to choice. It is one of those things that gives me a clean energy boost without the jitters. Once again, a social lift without the hangover and focus enhancement without the crash. Check it out today. You get $40 off plus free shipping when you use the code BTYS. Hit the link in the bio. Let's get back to it.